She didn't like that.
Beautiful.
He's playing his drums already. It makes me very proud.
So good in Drumline, which my kids and I watch often.
Drumline, I know.
It's a great movie for kids.
That's the first time I ever saw Nick in a movie. But it was so funny because Rock plays drums. Like, he's constantly doing this. So I was like, give him some drums. You give him some drums. He's always buying him all these, like, things with bells and whistles. Nick knows I love him to tears, but the bells and whistles toys, I mean, can we have regular musical instruments?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Now, did you always know you wanted to be a mom?
No, you know, my career was so in the forefront of my mind my whole life, and I did move around 13 times. You caught me at a stage where I stayed in one place for like 4 or 5 years.
Right.
But prior to that, growing up, when my parents met in Brooklyn Heights, and they moved around, and then they ended up on Long Island, which not such was the best choice for everybody, and the mixed race. You know, especially my older brother and sister. I'm not sure that was great for them.
Right. And that's how I met Mariah, because this woman who was my mother, teacher in school.
No offense to the plays, it's just
no, exactly.
I don't know that they were ready.
No, but that's how I recognized you. That's how I knew, because I was this woman who became my mom. She was a teacher at my school, and she had a baby, and the baby is around Mariah's age. And I would take her to the bus stop, and there was this beautiful cocoa-skinned girl, and I said, "Who is that stunning girl?" And she said, "Her name's Mariah." And I used to sing to her at the bus stop. They called the wind Mariah.
And mind you, I thought I was hideously ugly. I had dyed my hair. I don't know if you caught me at that time.
No, you were little, honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You were beautiful, beautiful. And I was like, where did this girl come from? She's stunning. And then I got older, and Mariah was the big star. And I was like, that's weird. And then somebody said she lived in Bayview Drive. I'm like, that's the little girl that I knew.
That's so funny.
Isn't
because
that
no
wild?
one had my name, though. That's the thing. Now, I meet people that had, like, you know, a girl that might be like 21. I'll be like, wait a minute, I haven't done that long. And then she's like, no, it just was a coincidence. And then, like, the mom will be like, yeah. And then, like, a couple years, you know, whatever.
There are a lot of Mariahs now, baby.
Now there's a lot.
There are a lot.
I don't feel quite so alone.
No, indeed.
You know, so.
But you did. You moved around a lot, and you had a little bit of a chaotic family life. And so you never really thought that being a mom was for you, maybe?
Well, I felt like, I always say I felt like the rug could be pulled out from under me at any time, because I feel like my thought process was when you grow up without having a lot, and you do move a lot, this is not putting blame on anybody, but you don't necessarily feel safe. So I wanted to make sure, like, I had achieved the things I wanted to achieve, and I knew that I would be good no matter, you know, what. We see, like, the recession and these things affect everybody. Banks, this, that. Nobody's safe for good no matter who you are. So can we dispel that rumor so people stop calling us every time they need $5?
Exactly.
Because I know they do it to you, too.
Right.
But no, but seriously, it's about, like, for me, it was about, I'm good, I'm in a safe situation, I'm with someone that I love, and, you know, it's the right time for me. But I spent a long time on my career, and I'm still doing it. I'm breathing again, that I'm writing songs again, and my kids are such an inspiration.
I can imagine.
For me.
Did it feel like your whole life changed when you, like, first held them?
Yes, yes. And then also, I was breastfeeding, and that's like its own thing. And then at one point, I had learned how to do it in tandem, so it was like two at once. And they were like, how in the Sam hell is this chick doing that? But, you know, I had to stop at a certain point, because I did have to start exercising, because I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to even walk normally again, because everything was kind of like out of alignment. Imagine there's one baby going this way, one baby going that way, and they decide to do what they want whenever they want. So you'll feel like, okay, what was that? Like, how did that just happen here? And then, you know, the other guy, it's so funny, because we had bought an ultrasound machine, a small one, so we could look, and the doctor said it was okay. So Nick, of course, became like king of knowing how to use this thing. I couldn't use it, like, if you begged me. So Nick would look, you know, when he would come home, and we would see Rock, and he would just be like, I'm not gonna do the pose because I have a skirt on. But he let it all hang out, and that was just him. He was like a dude, like, yeah, this is me, whatever. And then I'm not lying to you, her pose, I hope I have a picture of it so I can show her when it was like this.
Really?
She was posing already.
Well,
honey, I had to name her Monroe.
I was going to say, you knew that was your baby then. There you go, a little diva baby for the perfect diva.
Diva.
That's a good thing.
No, but it was sort of an homage to Marilyn, because I do have her piano.
I know you do.
Yeah.
And she was somebody who you really kind of resonated, right?
Idolized, you know, and also because she had her own issues, you know, and all in Hollywood as well as in her childhood.
Growing up, right.
So I thought it would be a nice thing.
Beautiful tribute there.
Yeah.
Beautiful. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with Mariah Carey right here on the